Hello and welcome to an overview of our new product Report Manager free for Salesforce. This is a free app. It's available on the App Exchange. Before we can go live on the App Exchange, Salesforce review our code to make sure that we adhere to their strict coding guidelines. We wanted to create an app to kind of showcase the work that we do with our main product, Security and Access Manager. We wanted to address a use case that we feel that a lot of admins have. So really the use case for this app is that when you initially go live with Salesforce, you might have a defined suite of reports reporting accurate data, giving your users exactly what they need in terms of reporting. But very quickly, within a matter of weeks, you can release new functionality. Let's say you pick this value and your report stop reporting accurately. On top of that, you've got users creating their own reports, and over time, one of our clients described it as a cesspit of unfiled public reports, and it can be a real pain for administrators to go through and delete all of those reports. Imagine after a few years there could be thousands of reports that haven't been run in, let's say, 6 months, and it's a bit of a pain to go in and tidy those up. So the idea behind this app is you can very quickly archive and mass delete your old unused reports. You might want to say, show me all reports that haven't been run in over 6 months. For the purposes of this demo, we're in a demo org. I'm just going to select from tomorrow to show us some data. So I'm showing all reports that haven't been run since tomorrow, just to show some data. And if I click View Reports, we can then see we've got these 2 reports that haven't been run. Imagine if you run this across your whole org, you might have 1,000 reports that haven't been run in over 6 months. But then we can just say, actually, I want to archive all these reports, click Archive. When we click Archive, it then moves them into this archive folder. So you can see they've disappeared. The reason we move them to an archive folder is that it allows you then to retain the reports. You just move it out from cluttering up the user experience. Then let's say if a user raises a ticket in a few months and says, oh, this report's gone missing, you can imagine they do a process once every 12 months. They might not notice for a while. You can then click View Your Archive Reports, and you can see we've got these archive reports here. And then if a user has requested that report to be reinstated, you can just tick the reports you want to unarchive, click Unarchive Reports, and it moves it back into its source folder. And then it's available to the users again. You might just want to, after let's say 3 months of them in this archive folder, you might just want to delete all the reports. You can then just delete all the reports en masse using the Delete Archive Reports button. Another thing you might want to look at is View Scheduled Reports. So you can see all your scheduled reports here. You can export throughout the app. After you've done a mass delete, you might want to look at empty folders, and then just delete your empty folders. And then this is quite a cool feature, View Filtered Reports. Really, the use case for this is that you might release some new functionality, again, like a pick this value, and then you're not sure which reports you have to update because there's so many. So if you run the View Filtered Reports, you can just export them all to Excel, and it shows you what the filters are. And then let's say you need a regression test, a pick list field change, you just do Control F and it takes you to all the reports that are filtered by that field. Another cool feature, you can schedule an archive. So after you've done your initial tidy up, you could then, let's say, schedule a daily archive and say, I want Report Manager to archive any reports that haven't been run for 3 months every day, and then it keeps your reports clean on an ongoing basis. If you tick the Notify Me button, it sends you an email saying which reports have been archived, and then you just click Schedule, and it schedules it. If you ever archive or delete or unarchive, it also sends you an email. So here's an example. So you get an email come through. There you've got your audit trail of how your reports have changed, and you can just do a search in your inbox if you're trying to find a report. And then Just to finish, this is our core product, Security and Access Manager. This is a paid product. A lot of the functionality within Security and Access Manager is aimed at auditing, updating your permissions. Very similar functionality to Report Manager. You can up field level security en masse. You can run intel on users. So if you're interested and you install the app, just click these images and it takes you through to the App Exchange listing for our core product, Security and Access Manager. If there's anything you'd like to see in this free app, just as with Security and Access Manager, we've got the Request a Feature button. Just press this, that takes you through to a web page. And then if you put in some brief details, your name, your company, overview of what you'd like to see, and then that goes straight into our dev pipeline. So with that, I'll leave it. Hope you enjoy the app. And like I said, if there's anything you'd like to see in the app, just press the Request a Feature and Support button. Our kind of golden rule is it has to support all Salesforce customers. We can't do something for a specific customer's business process. It has to benefit all Salesforce customers. Thanks for your time.